Greetings to the tribes, greeting Moors. This is Stand in the Light Radio, the light of truth. Because it's in you, you just got to dig it up and find it. Because everything around you has been covered up in darkness. Lies, lies, everywhere you see lies. So, we're going to talk about what to expect this coming year. Well, we actually here now in 2025, fiscal year. The new year really don't start until March, according to nature, not Pope Gregory's calendar. That calendar is a lie. Now, there's a lot of things going to be happening. Some of the same things have been happening for years and years and years. But one thing I want to warn tribes about is these continual program of our children with these slavery movies. Don't let them watch these slavery movies. They're done to put fear in them, to control them. Yeah, they're going to be coming out very soon. Roots, uh, all these slavery movies. I don't even want to talk about them that much, but you see, let me share a story with you. You know, I'm a retired teacher, and sometimes I used to use films to teach children a certain idea. And this one film I remember was about Jane Pittman. This man was being hung. Now these was children, 10, fourth grade, third, fourth grade, 10, 11. And one little girl, she just couldn't see that this was just a movie. We had to really give her some counseling because she was so disturbed that this man was being hanged. In other words, she didn't see the movie from being a movie. To her, it was real. So I learned a great lesson that day that something they didn't teach me in teaching school is that children, particularly, some mature at different ages. You have a child mind for a long time. So when they see something on TV, while we may know it's a movie, they may see it as being real and not being able to distinguish truth from, not being able to distinguish a movie from real. Therefore, you have to protect them from seeing things that are putting us in a negative light. You know the purpose of it, right? Yes, to program them, to put fear in them, to show the young boys and the young girls, the tribes that you don't have no power in this society. If you speak up, you're going to get lynched. You have no power. You're powerless. That's the main message. To make sure they grow up having fear of other people who are over them. So that child going to grow up with the inferior. So in other words, they want to put fear in you, and they call it inferiority. But you're not inferior. Your children are not inferior, but they can be taught to be inferior by what you let them see and hear. So these are going to be coming out, but you need to protect your children from them, and you shouldn't watch them yourself. I mean, what is there to be proud about being a slave? White folk were slave. Do you see them having movies? There's not one movie about them being a slave that I can recall, unless they want to sneak in one of your movies. So every year I go through this because I know it's going to be coming. You know, when white, see white, who was white? Let's say when unmelanated people find something that's threatening to their family, what do? They ban it. So when are we going to grow to the point that we see these moves as threatening to our families, have them banned? You don't have to watch. You can take these movies off the market, make them ban these movies that have you enslaved because it's a lie. First off, it's not the truth. And if you see a lie long enough, you believe it's the truth. And the children gonna grow up thinking they was enslaved. And everybody's telling you we was here before the European. I mean, if you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to still carry that slave narrative, like the FBI or FBA, that you's a slave, with all this knowledge coming out now, I don't know what to tell you. So the message I want to give you is that you're going to expect a lot of these slavery movies coming out. You should have these movies banned. You shouldn't let your children watch them. What can they learn from them? Ask yourself that question. What can your child learn from these slavery movies that have them in images of fearful, powerless servants? If they watch these movies, they think that's the way they're supposed to be. They don't know the difference between reality and a movie at certain ages. And even adults don't know the difference. So children don't know the difference. They think that's real. And we've been fed that so much that you think you really was a slave because that's all you've been taught. Why did they teach you that you was they would call you Indians before? Did they tell you that? That when when Gary Cooper was chasing the Indians was the people who looked like you. Not no Hollywood manufactured person. Like somebody said, they don't look like Indians to me. Because you don't know what a real Indian look like. Anybody in the tribe here? I know we got other people watching us, but I'm going to speak to some tribal members who want to course me so we can go further on this idea. Don't be fearful. Don't be hiding. Just come out and let me know. I give you a minute to get your courage up. Okay, minute's up. Greetings to the Moors. Keep it up, brother. Y'all getting the message out.